close to the sunrise. Everything is gonna be alright. See the flame in your cold eyes, breaking free from the long night. Hold me close to the sunrise. Everything is gonna be alright. Breaking free from the long night. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. See the flame in your cold eyes, breaking free from the long night. Hold me close to the sunrise. Everything is gonna be alright. See the flame in your cold eyes, breaking free from the long night. Hold me close to the sunrise. Everything is gonna be breaking free from the long night. Everything is gonna be Everything is gonna be alright. Hold me close to the sunrise. Everything is gonna be alright.
The silhouette's burning, embers rising high, like a chemical fire. The flame won't die. Intertwine, darling, you and I. Barely scratching the surface. This obsession of mine is fueling the furnace. I'm up all night and we intertwine. Darling, you and I. And my heart beats cold under your control. Just let it go.
wake up to the sound of thunder, like it was in my ear. Are you gonna wait forever? I can see the stars reflecting. The empty tires made of steel. Everything but you is fading. I see you lie. Take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up. You got me falling free into eternity. When you tear up my horizon. I'm used to breathing darkness. The hunger never disappeared. But some memories have turned to ashes. Oh, still floating, but I won't surrender to the tide inside of me. Drowning in the endless silence, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I see you lie. Take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up. You got me falling free into eternity. When you tear up my horizon.
Through the night and morning, when the rain is pouring, you're the one I'm calling. You're my escape from my darkest days. And when the sun is shining, you know we out here riding, chasing the horizon with you, with you. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain, only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, it goes like look no further, look no further.
you at my side. I couldn't see my friends, I cannot breathe alone. You help my lungs expand. Slowly losing my mind over you. Burn them like fire and smoke them like drugs. You like seeing me hurt, but I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that. You, I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that. You smoke up and I wake up, get into it. I know that I'm a bad man, nothing to it. I knew that, kinda knew that. Don't tell me. I know that we'll be fine someday, my love. Slowly losing my mind over you. Burn them like fire and smoke them like drugs. You like seeing me hurt, but I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that. You, I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes. Why they hold me back? Need a miracle to break me through, but I won't get that. If I wasn't real, wonder, then I could save me from turning around, lift me off the ground, and one day I'm free. Yeah, I wanna be a real wonder. Heaven lift me up from under. Wishing I could be somehow stronger now, so I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me. Wishing I could be stronger, so I can be a real wonder.
If you wanna be a wonder, baby, come and show it. Tell me what you feel in your heart and your soul. There's nothing I would take for granted. With me, we'll make it through. Takes two hearts to fix heartbreak. We grew up apart, I made a mistake, but I'll try to make it up to you, my darling. Ooh.
Yeah, I wanna be a real
Hello and welcome ECPI Rams fans to the ECPI Game Day festivities. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Guacman John and I'm a veteran caster for the ECPI Rams stream team. Tonight we are casting our Rocket League team competing in the 2024 ECAC fall season. By the way, want to support your favorite Rams players directly? Well, go on and try connecting your Amazon Prime and Twitch accounts and get your free monthly subscription. All subscription proceeds go directly to supporting the Rams team. Enjoy our content? Well, why don't you try subscribing today? Hit that button below. If you missed any of the previous weeks, make sure to check out the Rams on YouTube. Just search ECPI Rams Esports. But hold on, I know you're eager. But before we get into the action, let's slow down and take a minute to thank our wonderful sponsors tonight, HP Omen and Game Fuel, with this quick video.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
And once again, we would like to thank HP Omen and Game Fuel, our wonderful sponsors. Tonight's match features our ECPI Rams versus Ohio Northern University Polar Bears. Want to be a Ram? Check out ecpi.edu/esports/tryouts and follow the 6 easy steps to schedule your tryout today. We're always looking for excellent players with a lot of skill. We have 3 ECPI players taking the field today, and first up is Brizzer, a need for speed that in most cases messes me up. Strong ball contact, so very good at clearing the ball. Brizzer is going for his bachelor's in software development. Godspeed, new to the squad and ready to show us what they got. Godspeed is pursuing his bachelor's in cybersecurity. And taking the field tonight, our newest player to the roster, Envyless. So let me go ahead and talk about what has been going on so far in our season. Last week, the ECPI Rams faced off against Long Island University. And unfortunately, we're not able to take back a ruthless game, forwards and backwards, a tennis match between the Rams and the Sharks. But the Sharks smelled blood in the water and were able to take it all the way home, taking those last 2 final games. But the Rams did put up a good fight, showing formidable defense and also great offense, bringing it to the Sharks when it meant it most. And before that, we were facing off against Southern Connecticut State University. And again, unfortunately, not quite our game day, as the Rams were down 3 games to the Southern Connecticut State University players. But the Rams, again, showing that great Ram spirit, we're just having a little bit of technical difficulties on the field. It seemed like there was a little bit of some communication errors, maybe a little bit of some defensive rotation errors. But obviously, in the next week after that, they were able to get that Ram spirit fired back up and brought the pain and the fight back to our opponents. But it wasn't all for a loss, as the game before that against University of Pittsburgh, the Rams were able to take home a game in the season with a 2-game lead, showing great offensive power and striking just absolute pressure against their opponent. Hopefully we get to see more of that action in tonight's match against Ohio Northern University. Starting off strong, we have Godspeed and Frizzer trying to take possession of the ball here. They're trying to bring it downfield, but it looks like Jay Rupp trying to find the opening to score that double touch. Epidin trying to get a pass off there for the double. Looks like Kip is going to take it up the wall here. ECPI Rams looking to try to get that clear. It looks like Ohio doing a good job of keeping that offensive pressure. Just a matter of time, though. Frizzer with a nice touch out. Jay Rupp trying to send that out. It looks like they're going to get that downfield. Ohio with a nice touch. But Frizzer coming in for yet another touch. A nice stall. Could be an opportunity for him. Jay Rupp good to keep that slow pace, trying to get the clear out, but doesn't find one of his teammates for the touch there. A swing and a miss, almost bringing that in. Frizzer. It looks like Ohio is now being put on the pressure as Envious popping this up for a teammate. Can't quite seem to find somebody. Godspeed is there trying to put that upfield, and it looks like Ohio's going to hit that down, but Frizzer coming in for trying to get that into the opponent's corner. Envious with a touch. Epidens trying to put that upfield. Ohio doing a good job on offense, and ECPI good with the clear there. Epidens trying to go up the sidewall here for the air dribble. It is quickly hit away. Godspeed to come in, trying to get that pass out or see that opportunity for a teammate. Frizzer is there, takes the shot on net, and it is saved by Jay Rupp. What a game we have had so far as we are quickly running down the clock here. 2 minutes have gone by. Nobody seems to be able to penetrate the defense. And it just keeps on going back and forth as this has turned out to be quite the tennis match. Ohio can't seem to break the defense here. Envious trying to bring that up the wall for a air dribble, but is quickly demoed by Jay Rupp. A great defensive maneuver here. Epidens trying to bring that over to the sidewall. Envious is up for the touch, but doesn't quite get it. Doesn't quite make contact. The pass from Godspeed to Frizzer there. Quickly hit away by Ohio. Envious on the back wall. Trying to safely get this out. Godspeed with a nice hit off to the left side, but it is quickly capitalized by Ohio with the pass as it is hitting the crossbar. Doesn't quite seem to make it down. And they missed their opportunity, but it could be so close, and it looks like Frizzer, a moment not too soon, as he's able to hit that away, trying to take control and bring this right back to Ohio. Trouble in front of the net, but ECPI still holding on. And it looks like Frizzer is in position, pops that up into the midfield, but Jay Rupp is there to answer. Over to Pittens, who puts it right in front of the net, but it is quickly saved away. Put it right back into the center of the field. Godspeed is in position, gets a nice bump on 2, but Kip is there trying to go for the double off the sidewall, but Frizzer is there to clean up. Godspeed, can he make this work as he's trying to get it around 1, but can't seem quite find the opening. Kip with a nice touch across the sidewall. Frizzer with a touch downfield. Jay Rupp looks like he's going to be able to touch that back. Epidens with the touch backwards. Seems to work out for them, but Kip is having a hard time getting that touch on, and both Epidens and Jay Rupp are in for the ball, but almost getting that in, but can't quite seem to penetrate ECPI's defense. Frizzer trying to get that out. Not finding a teammate there as we're running down the clock from our 30-second point here. Anybody could score a goal and win the game here. It depends on who. What a first game matchup here. And Envious in front of the net, but it is saved by Frizzer. Envious trying to keep that up for a teammate. Nobody is there to help. And it looks like Ohio gonna keep the pressure. A nice hit out there. It is top left, but doesn't quite make its mark. And it touches the ground for overtime. Game 1. ECPI with a great crank off. Could almost get it in there, but Kip with a great save is going to bring this downfield. A great stuff by Kip. Ohio's coming in hot. Doesn't quite seem to get the touch that they need there. Looks like it is constant pressure on ECPI's net. And finally, a hit out from Godspeed. But it looks like it is back to Kip carrying this downfield. Epitome trying to bring that in. Godspeed bringing it up to the wall, trying to bring that out. Doesn't seem to quite be able to follow behind his touches to be able to bring that up to a great clear play. Rupp getting it past two defenders. It looks like we have Frizzer last on defense. Epitome with the up. Kip sending that down on net. Will be able to take it in overtime. Looks like Ohio State University is going to be able to take game one. 54 seconds of overtime. And we're taking it to commercial.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
What a game one from both teams there. ECPI showing formidable defense, but in the end, mistakes will be punished, and ECPI paid with game one. But we still have yet to see how they bring it back in game two, as we know that both teams always make the adapt and the better choices after that first game. Ohio Northern University Polar Bears, though, that aggressive offense, giving them that game one win. The ECPI Rams just have to be able to find a teammate on that offensive push, as it seems like they are just giving up vital passes that they could be sending to teammates. But in my experience, just need a quicker rotation around the offensive field, and I think the Rams can really bring this one in. But the Polar Bears are playing a very strong offense and a formidable defense as well, as Kip, the mechanical player, seems to be the all-star for the Polar Bears, starting off game one with just being on fire. And it looks like we're going to be into game two, starting off strong with the Ohio Polar Bears. Godspeed trying to find the opening here. Can't quite seem to get through the defense there. Envyless popping it up for a teammate. Is open for somebody if they were there, but it looks like Ohio is going to take advantage of that. Envyless with the opportunity tries to stuff it in. Frizzer with a great shot, but doesn't seem to quite make it through the defense. Could make the opportunity there. Godspeed and Frizzer working simultaneously, trying to break through. But the Polar Bears are doing a good job keeping it out of their net. Kip trying to bring that up, but it is quickly hit away by Frizzer. A great bump there. J. Rupp up, trying to pop that onto net. Goes for the double, but it is quickly hit away from the backboard. ECPI Rams doing good to get that clear downfield. Now it is just to put the ball into the back of the net. But we still have 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and no action has happened just yet, as both teams are mimicking last round. A very close flick play there from Frizzer will get hit away by the Polar Bears, and simultaneously the pressure from the Polar Bears getting hit away by Envyless. And what a great save there from Frizzer. Godspeed trying to bring this downfield. Frizzr there trying to put it into the back of the net. It is Envious up. J Rupp going to be able to hit this back. And it is quickly hit away by Godspeed, who is yet again back into the defensive position, trying to get back onto that back wall. Frizzr's up in front, trying to get a play out here. J Rupp up, trying to control this ball out to a teammate who's going to be able to pop it up, but accidentally backflips. But it might pay off for them in the end. But Envious, with the last seconds to give, is able to save the shot there and save a goal from the Polar Bears. It looks like Envious trying to put that into the back of the net. It is rolling topside as he's trying to get a pinch here. Doesn't quite get the touch that he wants, but Godspeed trying to brute force this thing past Ohio Northern University. And it looks like they are able to break through as Kip Elysium is able to put it on net. A great assist there from Epitome. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. ECPI has to respond here to stay in the game and try to bring this into overtime. It looks like Godspeed's going to send that downfield, but Ohio University, playing the patient game, are just waiting for their turn to bring it up. A nice demo there from Frizzr. Piddens trying to put that up. Kip trying to work an air dribble here. Gets it over one. Almost with the double touch. Doesn't quite get it in there. But he was given all the space that he needed just in case. And a close touch there. It looks like ECPI are doing a good job of making these saves here. And the Polar Bears are just applying constant pressure, not giving the Rams a chance to breathe. A great redirect from Kip, the mechanical genius on the Polar Bears team. We will be saying his name all night tonight with a great pass from yet again a Piddens. ECPI trying to get the early kickoff right there. Frizzr trying to pop that downfield. Envious there. Going for the save there. They both miss. A great touch off to Envious. Doesn't quite get to the touch there, but it looks like Ohio is going to take advantage of this touch. Playing the nice 50 game is J Rupp. Frizzr trying to pop that up to Envious, who is there to answer. Godspeed in front of the ball, but can't quite find the opening. Frizzr bringing that downfield. Can he control the ball to give him the opportunity he needs to be able to make the play there? And it is getting carried downfield, and another goal. This time, Empidens, the duo of the night. Empidens and our good boy Kip. Mechanical geniuses going back and forth. Ohio Northern University Polar Bears up by 3 points. 25 seconds left on the clock. And the ECPI Rams are still trying to work a goal in here. But there's still time as we are getting into the final 10 seconds here of the match. A nice pass across center here. It is in front of the net, and Frizzr able to break the ice with a nice placement and a great pass from Envious. Way to go, Rams. Put in the first point on the board of the night. 5 seconds left in the match. See if they can get a kickoff goal here. And it is up to whoever decides to keep it up here. See if they can put another point on the board before time runs out. And like they're going to be able to succeed there. A little bit of help from the other team, but all help is appreciated. And 0 seconds on the clock means that the game's over, and Ohio Northern University Polar Bears will take game 2. What a matchup so far. And let's take it to commercial.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
What a second matchup between Ohio Northern University Polar Bears and the ECPI Rams. It looked like the the Polar Bears were taking most of the game there for the majority of the first half, but ECPI in the final seconds looked to be waking up, and it seems like they're finding the rhythm they need. We'll see if they can take a reverse sweep here, but first we have to see if they can break through the absolute monster so far that is these Polar Bears. And Kip off of the rip with the shot. Great placement and great passing plays from Jay Rupp. Great touch and back and forth. Let's see if ECPI can keep it going here. NBLS trying to pop that off to the side. Jay Rupp bringing this up to the center. Frizzer off to the corner. Doesn't seem to be able to make the play. Godspeed popping that off to the side. Frizzer there. That is a dangerous place for the ball to be in the center with little to no defense, but so far the Rams are doing just fine as they're not yet been given the opportunity here. Kip about to try to get that touch there with a nice little fake, but the Rams are able to hit it away. Ohio doing good of keeping some pressure there. Hiddens with a fake challenge. Off to J. Rupp, off into the corner. Can't quite seem to get the double there. Trying to pass that off. Hiddens trying to find a teammate there, and it looks like Envyless trying to get the pass off. Who is there? Frizzer. But it looks like J. Rupp carrying this downfield. Will he be able to get the touch that he needs to solidify? Doesn't quite seem to get it there. And it looks like it just is making its way up and down the field. Not a whole lot going on, but they are strategizing, trying to find the opening there. Frizzer almost with the touch that he needed. Envyless trying to bring that back up. Has to get around one defender. Can't quite seem to make the touch as it is then put in by Godspeed, who is able to bring it around the side and capitalize with a nice double from the ground. Still a double. 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock, and they are tied up. And here we go. ECPI starting off strong, but it looks like there won't be any capitalization on that ball, even though there's a little bit of a miss there. But all good things to those who wait. Hiddens trying to bring that downfield. Frizzer trying to go up for the pre-jump block. Godspeed popping it off to the corner, the safe choice. J. Rupp going back up. Godspeed to hit it away. And it looks like the Hiddens trying to bring that in. Frizzer popping that out. Ohio, every single time it seems like ECPI Rams are able to hit it away. Here comes Ohio bringing it back in, putting them back into the fire, not letting up. And a Kip with a reset flip, putting it on net. The Ohio Northern University Polar Bears putting them back up on the leaderboard with 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. The Rams playing a better offensive game here. Need to go ahead and see if they can tie it up before the train goes too far along without any response. And Kip trying to bring it up the wall there for the pass. Enviles there for the touch. Frizzer trying to find the opening here. Ohio being good and patient, not to challenge when they don't need to. Working good for them so far on defense. Enviles trying to sneak it past there. Kip bringing it down for a 50. A lot of space here. And it is 50'd by Frizzer. Godspeed over onto the wall. See if he can get a pass out to a teammate there. Doesn't quite seem to get it. And it is put right back on ECPI's side and back into the net as Jay Ruff is going to capitalize, furthering the lead. 2 points up, the Polar Bears. Minute and 26 seconds on the clock. ECPI, we've seen them do it, and we hope to see them do it again. Wake up, my friends, and bring on that Rams aggression. Looks like Enviles trying to do a little bit of shadow defense here. Unfortunately, a almost capitalized shot there, but fortunately for the ECPI Rams defense, they were able to hit it away there. Pittman's trying to find the touch out to a teammate. Can't quite seem to get it the way that he wants to. Frizzer with a nice pass out, but it doesn't look like Godspeed has a lot of boost to capitalize on that. Frizzer trying to go up for it again. Kip bringing it downfield with the flip reset. Almost putting it in, but Enviles able to be there when they needed him most to save the ball. Little bit of space here, and it looks like Frizzer's going to try to bring it around. Pittens with the nice pre-jump touch is going to stop that play. Kip trying to bring it downfield. A lot of musties and flip resets. Looks like the Polar Bears are trying to show off here in the last final seconds here. Very close by the ECPI Rams, but it doesn't quite seem to make it in. Frizzer going up for the side wall double. Just trying to bring it downfield. And the Polar Bears with great control. But it seems to still be up here as the Polar Bears want one more. Frizzer popping it up. Trying to see which teammate will bite. And it looks like we still haven't touched the ground. 0 seconds on the clock. And both teams are doing good here at juggling the ball. And it's Kip over to Pittmans, who's trying to go for a flip reset into the corner, still keeping it up. Trying to get that pass out to the teammate. They still want more, and it's still up, but it finally touches the ground. And the Polar Bears will take game 3. The runaway lead here from the Polar Bears. We'll see how ECPI Rams will respond in the next game after this video.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
Welcome back, ECPI Rams fans. It looks like we're going to go ahead and make a sub in tonight's matchup. We are going to go ahead and bring in Devil. You've seen him before earlier in the season, but you get to see him again in tonight's game. So, what kind of happened in this past game here? Well, it seemed that the Polar Bears were putting a lot of pressure onto the ECPI Rams net, and they just weren't able to get the ball out enough. But it seemed like the Rams, a factor of the night, cannot get the passing plays going well enough. And frankly, I gotta say, even when there is an opening, it just seems like nobody's there. But hopefully, taking heed to the lesson, they show up, really bring out that Rams offense that we know and love to spice things up. And hopefully, we can take a game tonight. Again, just want to emphasize that we have decided to sub in for tonight's match the person you know and love and have seen before, DevWolf, one of the Rams reserve players, to make his debut. Getting into match 4 here. The Rams doing well so far to keep the ball out of their net. Counting down the clock here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. We need a little bit of go ahead and cheer on your Rams players. They need a little bit of courage from their fans. So everybody in chat, go ahead and give a let's go Rams for your fellow ECPI Rams Rocket League team. Looks like a little bit of technical difficulty on our side, as you can see the match, but I am a little bit behind here on my side, but hoping to get it back here. It looks like we're back up here. The clock and time is 2 minutes. Trying to play a good game here. Frizzer trying to bring that into the back of the Polar Bears net. ECPI Rams have finally awakened on their offense. Looks like DevWolf coming in to try to hit the shot. Godspeed, popping that out in front of the net. The Polar Bears are now struggling, looking like they're skating on ice skates, as it is slowly rolling towards the Rams defense, but they are able to get it back out, and Frizzer is there trying to push one through. The long ball might be able to make it in, and Kip, with a great 50, is able to lob it downfield. A minute and 24 seconds on the clock, and the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears are up by 3. Let's go Rams. Let's see if they can bring it back tonight. A minute is more than enough time to make a comeback here, as J-Rupp, controlling the ball here, goes for a flip reset, but he fakes it down, giving the opening to a teammate, and Kip is going to be able to slot that one in just underneath the crossbar. Great performance so far from the Polar Bears. The Rams seem to be trying to keep up with the defense here. as the volley of shots are now starting to come in. J-Rep with a little bit of good control from the sidewall, trying to go for the double touch. It is popped out in front. Seems like the Rams having a little bit of a hard time with that defense. Kip trying to pop that in front of the net, and he seems to make it in. The Rams close to the save, but it seems to just make it in. 53 seconds left on the clock, and the Polar Bears are running away. 0-5, 53 seconds on the clock. Let's see if the Rams can put some points onto the board here. J-Rep with a nice demo onto Frizzer. The Pittons trying to bring this downfield onto his own net, and it looks like Godspeed is going to be able to finish that up. Maybe a unfortunate back pass here, but Godspeed with a great capitalization there is able to get the placement he needs, and the Rams are able to put a point on the board with 39 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they can put 4 more up there. The psycho opportunity there from the Pittons. It sends downfield. Godspeed trying to get the pass out there. 30 seconds left on the clock, and the Polar Bears doing a good job of controlling the ball here, as they have been the entire game. Need a little bit of awakening here. Looks like Frizzer is in position. He's got Dev into the center, but trying to roll that one in. See if they could get the touch there. Godspeed up for the read. Can't quite seem to get the touch there. Frizzer keeping it alive, and it touches the ground right in front of the Polar Bears net, bringing the Polar Bears the match 4-0. What a game for the Polar Bears, and well fought by the ECPI Rams. We'll be back with this after this quick video.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
What a matchup tonight. Ohio Northern University doing a phenomenal job of keeping control of the ball, putting excellent pressure where it needed it, and driving home their win. ECPI Rams good with trying to deflect, as well as great show of defense in the starting half of tonight's matchup, and as well as occasionally bringing out that pressure that we have seen from the ECPI Rams. But let's talk into the nitty gritty. What happened? What went on to have this runaway of a streak? Well, some could say that it's a little bit of the skill rank, but even though that there is a skill rank, there's a couple of little things that we saw in tonight's stream and in tonight's matchup, and it kind of had to do with the reoccurring word of the night, passes. Being able to get those offensive pressure going, trying to pass to your teammates, really trying to open up that that top half of the field. They did well at being able to get the clears, but they needed to be able to bring it between themselves, so that way they could have had more opportunities on the offensive. And sometimes it just seemed that the second man was a little bit behind. But that is no matter, as they played a tremendous game tonight, and we should give it up for them. Let's go ahead and do an I Heart Rams in the chat for show our love for our boys, as they put on a great show. even in our losses, we learn and we come back swinging harder and stronger. What can we expect in our future matchups? Hopefully, a little bit of a stronger offense and maybe a quicker rotations on the field can help alleviate some of that pressure on their net as maybe they can keep a little bit more control of the ball. But then again, that all comes down to the training regimen, which I'm sure will be hard and strict coming into next week, as videos will be reviewed and skills will be strengthened, dusting off all those cobwebs and really bringing them into the light once again. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Once again, join us on Thursday for some Overwatch action. And last but not least, thanks again to our sponsors, HP Omen and Game Fuel. Have a great night.
If you ride with me, don't gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry in the name of love. 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 In the name If you ride with me, don't gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry.